Hello everybody, today I want to film a Shop My Stash video for the month of April. I'm filming this on April 10th. I know it's kind of later in the month, but all of these products are products that I'm going to be using throughout the month of April. A lot of them that I have are ones that I kind of want to test out and see if I want to keep some of them, so some of them could potentially be decluttered. Yeah, I've been kind of using makeup more, getting back into it, so I want to kind of do these Shop My Stashes every month. The only disclaimer I want to put in is that I could potentially add more items depending on what I get from my BoxyCharm box. Or if I buy makeup. I really don't have any plans to buy any makeup for the rest of this month, but I am still waiting on my BoxyCharm box, so that is the only thing that, I might pull some products from there to use for the month. This isn't including like skincare or hair care, stuff like that. This is just like strictly makeup, and it's enough makeup to make a full face, which I would assume most people probably pull out for these kind of videos, so let me just go right into it. So the first thing is my primer, and I actually only have one primer in my entire collection, and this is the Becca Skin Love Brightening and Blur Primer. I'm just trying to go through it, and like I said, I only have this one face primer in here, so it's kind of like this is the only option that I have to choose from. Don't really have much to say about it. I mean, I feel like primers don't do too much for me. That one's okay, whatever. So next thing is foundations, and generally I like to have a powder foundation in and a liquid foundation. So for my liquid foundation is the Tarte Shape Tape Hydrating Foundation. I don't necessarily like this. Like, I would never go out and purchase this on my own. I'm trying to use through it. I love the shade of it. I love how it looks on me. It's in the shade. Can you see that? It's in the shade Porcelain. The one thing about this is that it says it's hydrating, which it really isn't. I have very dry skin and it clings to a ton of my dry patches. The only way I can use this is if I use a damp beauty blender with it. That is literally the only way it looks good on my skin. I'm actually wearing it today, and I used a damp beauty blender and it looks nice, but other than that, I can't use it with a brush. So my powder foundation is actually going to be this Tarte Amazonian Clay Airbrush Foundation in the shade Fair Honey. And this isn't a pressed powder, it's actually a loose powder, so you can see it has a sifter in it. I really like how this wears, I like how it sits on my face, I like the color, and I would potentially actually purchase this again. So that's going to be my powder foundation. As for a concealer, I'm going to use this Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser, and this is in the shade Fair. A lot of people swear by this. I really like this product. I hate it. I really just want to use it. I have super dark under eye circles, and it's not because of lack of sleep or vitamin deficiency or something. It's literally just hereditary, and this claims that it is a dark circle eraser. It does nothing to really cover up my dark circles. Yes, it conceals a little bit, but they are still there and they still peek through the concealer, so I just don't like the consistency of it. I don't like this product. I would not buy it again. Call me crazy, because I know a ton of people love that, but I just want to get through it. I do have a powder. I like to set my face sometimes with powder, and this is the Maybelline Fit Me pressed powder in the shade Porcelain 110. I don't really like this powder. I kind of want to just use it and see, do I really want to hold on to it? Because the few times I've used it, I just don't like it. I doubt you're going to be able to see, but it's extremely shimmery, and I don't know if it's just like the one I got, but I think it smells really weird. So yeah, I just decided to put this in here because I really want to use this powder up. And then I also have another kind of setting powder sort of a thing. This is actually a translucent powder by Your Minerals Sweden. I don't know if this is even still a brand. I got this ages ago, and this is a transparent veil. And what I like to do with this is a loose powder, so it is a bit messy. So literally just a loose powder. What I like to do with this is take it and kind of diffuse my face when I'm done applying all my makeup with it, and it does a good job. Like if I'm way too heavy-handed with my blush or bronzer or something, it kind of tones down those colors for me, so that's what I like to use this for. I've been trying to use it up for like ages. Sometimes I honestly forget about it and then I look and I'm like, oh yeah, I have this to use, huh? So hope to get more use out of that. As for like face products, I'm gonna put in this Revolution. This is extremely like reflective. This is the Revolution Makeup Revolution Strobe Lighting Palette, and I believe this is supposed to be like a dupe of something, because this the way these are in the pan, they're like literally the exact same mold as some other highlighting palette. I just don't know which one it is off the top of my head, but I like these. It is a strobe lighting palette, so it's not as like boom in your face as certain highlights, and I like that for like subtler makeup days, so I decided to put this in, get some more use out of that. I actually do like that palette. I've used it before. It's good. I want to put in these two little guys. These are this one's the bronzing palettes from the Wet n Wild Pac-Man collaboration, and these are the, what's it called, Blush Lighter Illuminator palettes from the Wet n Wild's Pac-Man collaboration. So here's the little bronzing palettes, and then here's what the little blush palettes look like. And I have used these before. I believe I used both of them actually, and I don't think they're bad products by any means, but it's just I want to get more use out of the two of these. I feel like I haven't really used these enough to make an informed opinion on them, so they're going in here. And then, of course, I want to keep my Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil bronzer in here. This is one of my favorite bronzers to use, so I want to continue using it. I like it. So yeah, not much else to say about that. I also want to throw in, this is one of those like blush stacks from the Tarte Holiday 9 Ways to Shine Cheek Wardrobe. This is like the mid-tone rose gold one with Snow Kissed Prized and Peppermint Mocha in it. So let me just open it up. It has a bronzer, a blush, and a highlighter in it. So I haven't really, I did use this highlighter. It's actually what I'm wearing today. Very glowy. I haven't used this bronzer, and I really want to see how it looks on my skin. Haven't used this blush, so I'm gonna put this in here. And then I also opted to put two more blushes in here, and they're both little Tarte samples. This is from my birthday gift through Tarte Rewards this year. This is a blush in the shade Quirky, and it's kind of a, you're not going to be able to really tell, but it's like an orangey peachish sort of a shade. And then I also want to put this one in, and this was from like a holiday set that they released in 2018, I'm pretty sure Tarte did. And this is in the shade Do Not Disturb. And this one is a much more deep pink color. These are generally the shades of blushes that I tend to gravitate towards, so. And I do like matte blushes, and I feel like these little blush lighter palettes would look good. On top of those is like a blush topper, or I think I use them just by themselves as a blush, so we'll see with those. Onto palettes. I do have a little stack of palettes that I want to put in, and most of these I actually want to test out and play with more to see if I actually want to keep them or not. So the first one is a Smashbox palette. This is one of their like cover shot palettes, and this one is the Ultraviolet Eye Palette. It's a completely purple palette, and I bought this because I do like purple eyeshadows, so it has some purple, it has some blue at the end. When I used this, I felt like it was like trash. Like honestly, Smashbox, come on, you can get it together. I feel like the shades did not show up well, they're not pigmented at all, they're very hard to use, so I want to give this another go because I really only used it once. Isn't that cool? I really only used it once, and I want to try it out again and see if I really like it and if I want to hold on to it, so that's why this is going to be in here. The next thing is this little Tarte palette. This was from their holiday gift and glam set, I believe it was, and I just pulled out one of the sections from there, and it's this one, and I pulled it out because in particular I wanted another blush to be able to pull from, and then these are kind of pink toned reddish neutral shades, and I wanted these to potentially make eyeshadow looks with. So the next palette is the ColourPop Mar palette. I feel like I might have used this once in the entirety of owning it, and I really want to get some more use out of it. This is when they re-released it, because it used to be in white packaging. This is in blue. So basically, if you've never seen this palette, it is a very neutral palette with pops of blue in it, and I feel like I don't gravitate towards it because, I don't know, I feel like brown and blues really shouldn't be mixed together, but I do want to get some more use out of this and see if I like it. I do have other ColourPop palettes that I've used before, and they're good. They're not, like, amazing. I don't really, like, shill ColourPop as much as other people do. I feel like the shadows crease really badly on me. I kind of don't have a lot of lid space. I kind of have slightly hooded eyes, and they, when they are in my crease, they're pretty much disappeared by the end of the day. I feel like the lasting power isn't very good on them, but I do want to give that a go. The next palette is this Beige Cosmetics Moroccan Sunset palette. I haven't used this enough to form a very good opinion on it. The pan size on here is very, very small. It's neutral with like literally a pop of purple. Like, when I used it, I felt like I didn't really like it. Beige Cosmetics, like, I know a lot of people rave about their eyeshadow formula and how good it is and how affordable it is, but honestly, when I use this, I wasn't impressed, so I want to use it again and make a more informed judgment on this and see if I want to pass it along. The next palette, I needed to put this in. This is the Lime Crime Venus Immortalis palette, and I need to have like a smoky, dark, goth palette in my rotation for when I really want to not be neutral. Like, I love doing smoky eyes, so I really needed this in to just kind of be like my breath of fresh air. And then the last palette I'm deciding to put in is this Ace Beauty or Butte Vintage Dawn palette. I got this from a BoxyCharm, and honestly, I did use it once and I was not impressed with it at all. This was actually one of the choice items I picked out. I picked out this Color Story. I like these kind of darker, grungier tones. When I used it, like I said, I wasn't impressed. I thought the mattes were okay. I didn't particularly like the shimmers. I also want to point out that this like smells so bad. It smells like chemicals, like it smells cheap, it smells potentially expired, like, I don't know. Like, it makes me gag smelling it. I really want to use it and see if I want to get rid of it, because I wasn't impressed with it when I did use it, but maybe, like, I don't know. My opinions can change. As for an eyeshadow primer, the Urban Decay Primer Potion in the original one is the only eyeshadow primer I own, so clearly that's the only one I have to choose from. As for a brow product, this is the Tarte Amazonian Clay Waterproof Brow Pencil in the shade Medium Brown. This is an extremely, extremely thin, little skinny eyebrow pencil, and then it does have a spoolie on the other end of it. I love this thing. If I ran out, I would definitely repurchase it. I feel like this is one of the brow products that matches my eyebrows like perfectly. Love this thing. It's pretty much one of the only brow products I actually own, so of course this is going in there. As for mascara, trying to work through all these freaking little samples of mascara I have. This is a sample of the Tarte's Lights Camera Lashes mascara. I anticipate this will not last me the rest of the month because I feel like I'm already almost done with it. So when this is used up, I'll just roll in another little sample mascara and update you if I do go through that, which I anticipate I will. As for eyeliner, I'm not like too big on eyeliner anymore, even though I'm wearing it today. I used to be like an eyeliner ride or die girl, but now I'm like, nah, I could really like go without eyeliner, but I'm gonna throw in a liquid and a retractable like gel cream eyeliner. For my liquid, this is just a little sample of the Maybelline Master Precise All Day Liquid Liner. I do like this stuff. It is a felt tip liner, so there is the felt tip. I do like this. I feel like it's very black. It goes on very easily, very smooth, and it lasts all day. But I just kind of want to use it up because I'm not like too big on eyeliners anymore. And then I also want to throw in this extremely teeny tiny Tarteist, this is just like the Tarteist gel eyeliner. And this is literally all that's in here. Not much. I could probably, if I use eyeliner like enough, I could definitely get through this, so that's kind of why I'm putting it in here, just to see if I can use it up. The last thing I have is lips, and I did go a little bit crazy with the lip products. I do have 2 lip liners that I'm throwing in here. This is a Vincent Longo Duo lip liner pencil, and it has 2 shades, Soft Pink and Spring Rose. I don't know if this is still made. It is very old, so here is the shade Soft Pink, and I've been using this side. It's a soft pink, it's very sparkly. Actually, no, this is not the side I've been using. I've been using the other side. And this is the Spring Rose side. And again, it's just a light pink shade, very, very glittery. I just literally put this under almost anything because I'm trying to use it up, which I know that's not how you're supposed to wear lip liners. They're supposed to like enhance the lip colors you're using, but I really want to use this up because it's super old, and I feel like if I use it every single day, I think I can get through at least one of the sides for the rest of April. And then this is another lip liner that's extremely old. I need to get like all new lip liners because these are literally the only 2 lip liners I have, and they are extremely old. This is a Luxe Doubler. I guess it's an eye and lip pencil. I would only use it, actually it's by Scone Cosmetics, the Luxe Doubler eye and lip pencil. I just use this as a lip pencil, and this is in the shade 18, Wine. And it's a very dark shade. So I pretty much have barely even used this. Here it is. So hopefully I can get through some of that as well. I do wear deep lips a lot, like I'm wearing it today, so it would match this particular lip perfectly. Okay, so the next thing is the rest of my lip products. I did decide to put this little bitty sample of the Tarte Busy Gal Gloss that I got in one of the holiday sets in. I feel like if I religiously use this, I could probably get through it. I just kind of want to use it up, see how it is. I've never used their Busy Gal Gloss, so. Next thing is another little bitty Tarte sample that was part of a holiday set from 2018. This is one of their Rescue Lip Quenches in the shade Pink. Actually, you can't see that at all. There we go. I actually really love these lip quench rescues. This is all I have on this. They're like a lipstick, kind of a lip balm. They're extremely buttery and glossy and hydrating on the lips, and I love them. And I actually love pairing this with that double-ended lip liner. Looks really good, so that's how I am using these 2 up. Next thing, I do want to throw in this Too Faced Melted Matte lipstick in the shade Cool Girl because I actually really like this, so that's a good nude to put in there. And I'm also throwing in my deep vampy colored lip. This is the NARS Power Matte Lip Pigment in the shade London Calling. It's an extremely deep, purpley, gorgeous vampy color. Actually, what I'm wearing on my lips today, I love this, so I want to have that in as a vampy option. This next thing is a NYX Butter Lipstick in the shade Hunk. And I've literally barely even used this, like maybe once or twice. It literally looks untouched, brand new. I want to throw this in here to see if I want to keep it or not. I don't have a good enough opinion on it because I've barely used it, so I want to use it some more to see if I want to hang on to it. And then the last thing that I want to throw in are all of these what are these, like liquid linen lipsticks from BH Cosmetics. I bought a pack of these that was part of their holiday collection for 2018, and honestly, like, I've barely even used them, so very sad, but I want to use them and test out the formula and all of these colors in particular as well to see if I want to keep any of them or if I want to keep. So this first one here is kind of a brownish pinky shade. This is in the shade Stephanie. This one I think is going to look ridiculous on my lips. It's going to be way too light. It's literally just a light pink color. This one's in the shade Karen with a C. This is just a red, not a true red. So I don't know if I'm going to keep this one. I don't really go for red lips much. This is in the shade Maria. This is a bright pink, which, like, I never wear bright pink lips. This one is in the shade Simone. I really don't think I'm going to keep that one. And then this one is a nude pinky shade that is slightly darker than this other really light nude pinky shade. And this one is in the shade Vania, V-A-N-I-A. Yeah. I don't know how the formula is on these. Haven't used any of them. Don't know if I'm going to like the colors of them, so it's kind of why I want to throw these in here to see, like, how I feel about them. So basically that is my entire makeup Shop My Stash for the remainder of the month of April. I'll do another one of these in May. So these are the products that I'm going to be using this month. Don't anticipate that I'm going to throw in anything else unless I get something really great in my BoxyCharm that I want to use. So that is everything for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up, leave it a like, leave a comment down below, subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it all. Let me know what makeup you guys are using this month in your rotation. If you guys do Shop My Stashes, I don't know. I think a lot of people do them, but I know they're probably not for everybody. And yeah, until next time guys, I'll see y'all later. Bye.